All right, Sagittarius, here we go. April 2025 from my Sagittarians. Let's do it. Let's cut the deck. Let's see what the theme is. Your readings are always interesting. Starting on a fresh day with your readings, let me tell you. And I fueled up with a good breakfast. I sometimes need it. I don't know why. I get the craziest stuff for Sagittarius. Some 11th dimension weird shit sometimes comes in. After the cut, we've got the Six of Wands. It feels like a nice energy. It feels like you're conking. I feel like you're conking somebody. No, I feel like you're conquering something. This is your energy attached to this, strangely enough. It's a surface energy. It's, it's just giving us the theme of the reading, but it feels like you're conquering something. Something you've been battling for a while or thinking about for a while, or maybe there was a glass ceiling and you're breaking through it. I don't know. That's just what it feels like. Yeah, something about this month, it's a whole new you. You're emerging or something. You're breaking through something. Yeah, okay. It's a great deal of healing here. I can feel it. Don't be dissuaded by the page too much. It's nice. You're taking some chances and they're paying off for you. Okay? It's a bit of that. All right. It's very interesting. I like that energy. Let's hope that sticks. I like that. Let's see where we go. Give me the soulmate cycle universe from the angle of Sagittarius for April 2025. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Cherry, you're here for a reading. You're here for a reason. You're here for a reading, I'm sure, but you're here for a reason. The reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I'm not a time lord, right? And again, it may or may not be for you, but don't discount future influence. There's no time. Our clocks don't exist in the energy. So even though it may be around, it may not affect you for a while. Think of it like a cold or flu floating around a grocery store or a mall or something like that. And you walk right through it. You may not know, you may not, the effects of that may not hit you for 10 days, 2 weeks, the energy is there, but you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. It's a nice analogy. It's not, as with all analogies, it falls apart at some point, but it may not affect you till later down the road, till after April passes, right? Okay. Anyway, let's see where we go. You're breaking some kind of, I feel like I want to say glass ceiling. I don't know why. Why do I want to say that? I don't know. Let's see where we go here. Okay, we got your reading. We're doing pyramids. God damn. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. We've got you. We'll talk about that in a second. We're doing pyramids here. This is about you. This is all about you. This is your emotions in April. This is how other people see you in April in the middle of the pyramid. At the bottom of the pyramid is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. And I mean that. Nobody can. If somebody tells you they can, you run for the hills because they're a charlatan. They're out of their fucking minds crazy. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. Anyway, Eight of Cups at the bottom with a Queen of Pentacles. There's some kind of, it might sound creepy, I don't want it to, but there's some kind of skin, energetic skin that's shedding off of you. Okay? And it leaves this. This is beautiful energy. This is nice. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see where we go. Again, I still want to say you're breaking through a barrier. You're breaking through a glass ceiling. I just have the picture in my head, in my mind's eye, of the juggernaut going through a wall. That kind of a thing. That's you. All right. Here we go. Your emotions are here in April. Let's see where we go. Eight of Pentacles. It's very practical, isn't it? Right? Knight of Pentacles. It's very practical, isn't it? And the Moon. It's not very practical, is it? You're fearless. There's no fear here. You don't even notice the fear. You don't even know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You're absolutely fearless, and it works for you this month. It works. Sometimes fearlessness, when people are fearless, they can be careless. They can get themselves into a lot of trouble. This month, you're fine. There's something that's been on your path that you've felt has been on your path for a while. Okay? Could be a person, someone, or something. You're about to come upon it. In other words, this guy felt like there was a pond somewhere, right? And then out of nowhere comes upon it. You're about to come upon it, whatever it is. You can feel that coming. And you're just putting in the work, your nose to the grindstone. There's no fear here. But also attached to this moon, very interesting, your intuition is very high this month. I want you to pay attention to it. Okay? I do, because there's a lot of surprises that come out of the woodworks for you. And they all feel very good. It doesn't feel, especially because you're not afraid of it. A lot of times things can happen that are really good, but we're afraid of them because it almost seems too good to be true. So we put up that fear barrier and we end up fucking it up, kind of a thing on some level. Because that's not there, you're able to experience a lot more in April. Okay? Can I phrase it that way? Does that make sense? I hope. Anyway, how do other people see you? 6 of Cups. That's interesting. And 3 of Wands. Other people see you moving away, moving ahead. Other people see you breaking through that glass ceiling, breaking through that wall. Other people see you moving on from your past. Other people, your friends might be happy to see that you've moved on from something from your past. You've let go of something. Other people see that you've let go of something and you're moving on. Other people may also see that your ship has come in. It's possible. But primarily, other people see that you're moving on from the past in some way. Whatever that means, I don't know. All right? I believe it. A potential final outcome. I say potential. I can't predict free will. You can lock yourself away in a basement in Manitoba and hide from the world and nothing will happen. I can predict that. You know, I mean, although energy is a way of finding you. It's strange, you know. My energy, it tends to attract people. It's kind of funny. Like I can't take a walk without somebody just following me, saying hi, coming up, wanting to talk. And usually when I leave, there's nobody out there. You know, I look around, there's nobody. Oh, cool, I'm free and clear. And sure enough, somebody shows up. You know, it happens every time. If I try to hide myself away for a day, someone will knock on the door. So it just happens. It's just very strange. A neighbor I never met before knocked on the door a couple of weeks ago when I was just, I'm going to just avoid people today, right? This person just shows up. This is, even if you lock yourself away, my point is, I think this energy will find you anyway. So if you want to lock yourself away in a basement, I don't think it's going to keep any of this at bay, per se. It'll find you on the internet. Potential final outcome, red with the... I say, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. I will tell you, yeah, 3 of Pentacles. You've shed some kind of skin here. There's a new partnership that's forming, a new deal. I keep saying glass ceiling, and it's interesting because you might get a raise at work or something like that. It's possible with the 3 of Pentacles, or some sort of... they might make you an associate VP or some kind of, you know, they make up all kinds of shit for VPs. There's like 9 different kinds of VPs, you know, SVP, EVP, you know, who the fuck knows? It all sounds like a vacuum cleaner to me. But at the end of the day, what's that vacuuming over there in the corner? Oh, that's my EVP. Oh, okay, cool. You know, I mean, I don't know. But either way, you're doing well. All right? You're doing really well. Let's, you're shedding some kind of skin. And you come out smelling like a rose here. Let's clarify with the light seer. Randomly at the bottom is my sitting king. Honestly, I think this is all energy that just acts upon you. It could be energy that's built up from past efforts that's now released. It could be that for some of you. Okay? It's going to vary for all of you. But either way, you're breaking through some kind of barrier. You're smashing a glass ceiling here. I don't pick up a whole lot of love. I know it's Steve's love tarot. I'm sorry. It's very... even our final outcome is Pentacles. And as I was laying these cards, I said, well, that's very practical, isn't it? That's very practical, isn't it? Right? That kind of a thing. Well, that's very practical, isn't it? Right? It is. It all feels very practical. You're moving on up. I got the Jeffersons theme in my head. Remember the Jeffersons TV show? Well, we're moving on up, right? That song, it's ringing in my head here for you. I like it. What am I clarifying? I don't know. I'm going to clarify the moon. I don't need any of this other shit. I'm going to clarify the moon. And then I'll clarify the final outcome. There's more to the moon here than just your completely ignoring fear. That's, as I said in the deeper read on this, stuff comes out of the woodwork, and you just deal with it. Whatever it is, you can handle it. You're like a machine. You're like my little EVP in the corner vacuuming. I mean, you're like a machine. What's going on here with the moon? I just like picking on people that get all fancy with their titles. My wife's got a bunch of titles. I always pick on her for it. It's just like, whatever. People are so proud of titles. I guess I'm the CEO of Steve's. I could call myself, I suppose I'm the CEO of Steve Love Tarot, aren't I? If I wanted to call myself that. I'd sooner put a bullet in the side of my head than call myself that. But okay, fine, I guess. I don't know. Let's go. I'd rather be an EVP. That sounds like less responsibility. I'd want to be lower down the chain. I think I'd only make myself a manager at Steve's Love Tarot. I think that's all I'd do. I don't need that kind of responsibility. What's going on with the moon? Why is it here? Tell me about it. Silly 3D titles. Nonsense. You lose the job, you lose the title. What the hell? Who the hell wants that? Six of Cups. A Six of Cups here. Very interesting. Other people, this is interesting because other people see things happening to you. Okay? Other people can see this shit happening. There are things, you're getting rewarded for work you put in the past. It's kind of what I said for some of you. But I think it's for, I'm being corrected. I think it's for more of you than just some. It's for a lot of you. Work you did in the past is coming in and you're getting rewarded by it. It's coming out of the woodwork. It's showing up nowhere. Out of nowhere. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's all very, very positive. And it moves you on. What's on top? The Hangman. Yeah, it's energy that's been hung up is being released. I get that. Thank you. Why is the Hangman here? The Page of Cups. It's all for purpose. I want you to keep in mind that everything that happens to you in the month of April, and again, I'm not a Time Lord. It might play out in May or June, but it's an April reading, so let's not confuse people, okay? I want you to keep in mind everything that happens in this energy is happening for a reason. I mean, everything usually happens for a reason. It's usually because it's an effect of something else happening, that something else happened, that happened, and that happened, and that, and then this happened to you. So yeah, it all happens for a reason, right? Because of something. But this is more of a divine reason. This is more of a spiritually guided reason. It's taking you, I said I didn't see much love here. Here it is. Here's my cup. It's taking you to, with the Six of Cups crossing here, some kind of a new love. Some kind of, I don't think it's bringing back an old soulmate. I think it's taking you to a new love. I could be wrong for some of you. A few of you, it might bring back an old soulmate. So again, it is what it is. Cut me some slack. I'm reading for thousands of people. But that's the way I feel it. I feel like it's new. If it is someone old coming back, they have changed. They have gone on some kind of dark night of the soul, and they are like, you're like, I don't even recognize this person, right? I mean, seriously, you know. All right, let's go. Three of Pentacles. This is amazing. I like this reading for you. As usual, it's some crazy 11th dimension shit for Sagittarius, but it is pretty cool. So basically, where you've been hindered before, you're not hindered. You know, your ship has come in, you're breaking barriers, you're breaking through walls, you're breaking glass ceilings. I get the glass ceiling here a lot, okay? I think, well, think about it. I said everything that's happening is happening for a reason. And at the very end here, I pulled a love card, the Page of Cups. And I said it's to get you ready for some soulmate, a new one, or something to come in. Maybe you need to be set up financially. Maybe you need to be in a certain position to meet this person. I don't mean, oh, they wouldn't go out with you if you weren't an EVP. I don't mean that. I just mean maybe if you weren't an EVP, you wouldn't go to the convention that you need to, or the meetings that you need to go to meet this person. See what I'm saying? It's a bit like that. You certainly don't want to go out with somebody that's only going out with you because they like that you're, oh, if you were only a manager, I wouldn't go out with you. You don't ever want to be in that relationship. That's nonsense. Those are those fools that call themselves a power couple. Those are the fakest relationships on the face of the goddamn earth. You don't want to be in one of those. Good Lord. No, this is all very nice stuff for you. All right? What's going on here? Three of Pentacles. Let's go. Three of Pentacles. Why is it here? You might say, well, why do people call themselves power couples, the fakest relationships on earth, Steve? Because the answer is simple. If you were to turn to the other person and say, well, if I wasn't in the position of power I'm in, would you go out with me? The other person would say no. Obviously, they'd lie to you and say, oh, yeah, baby, I'd still be with you. But they wouldn't, because they've admitted they lack the power and status. That's all. It's very simple. It's all very... We live in kind of... Most people are very phony anyway, to be honest. Most people are very low vibration, you know. It is what it is. But you are definitely headed for some high vibration shit here, okay? You know, you attract... Like energy attracts like energy. This is getting your energy ready for something. You're definitely breaking a glass ceiling here. All right. So whatever is happening, you need to be in this position for the rest of the stuff to happen. So it's kind of a setup thing, an energetic setup, right? Setting up the pins. The pins need to be set up to bowl, kind of a thing. Three of Pentacles. Why is it here? See, everything I just said to you just got validated. All of it. It's crossed by justice. It doesn't get any more clear than that. Okay? This is, you finally get that position. You finally break the glass ceiling. You finally get a raise. You finally get to move from bagger to cashier. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. But either way, this is beautiful. The environment, it's all justice for you. It's all happening to get you set up for something. You need to be in a position. You don't need to be the EVP to get somebody who will only go out with you because you're an EVP. You need to be the EVP, for example, so that you can go to the right meeting to meet the person, because otherwise you wouldn't cross paths with them. All right? It's just like that. It's all about justice, and that's just an example. You just have to catch my drift. You don't take me literally. I'm just trying to explain the energy. This is all really good. All right? Where you've been blocked, you're smashing that wall like the juggernaut, man. What's on top? Five of Pentacles. Why is that here? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's been hard to do this before. You may have been passed up before for this. This energy has come around and passed you by several times. I'm not sure you know about it. You might with the Ten of Wands here, but the Ten of Wands is mostly just talking about we're reaching the end of a phase of any kind of struggle for you. Any kind of struggle that you've been in, minor struggle, major struggle, whatever. You could be like, Steve, I'm a billionaire, I don't struggle. There's some aspect you're struggling in. Just because you're a billionaire, that just means you don't struggle to pay your bills. It doesn't mean you don't struggle in other areas. You know, whatever it is that you've been passed by this energy a number of times. This time it's not passing you by. What's the bridging energy here? And you want proof? There it is. That's the bridging energy, the Two of Cups. It's coming together this time. This time the shit is on. Oh, it's awesome. This is nice. This is energizing. It's almost major arcana. You could feel the power coming off of that. Feel the heat, right? You could feel it. It's nice. I love it. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Some kind. You're moving away from 8 broken cups. You come out. I mean, this is beautiful. This is nice. This is the nicest reading in my zodiac fly-through so far. It is. I know I'm going to pull Capricorn next. It's going to be some shit. Some lying asshole saying this and that. I'm sure it will be. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just saying. I'm exaggerating. But, you know, this is nice. I wish I could end here, but I got 3 more readings to do. So, anyway, here we go. I don't want to disappoint Pisces. Here we go. What else you want to tell my people here, universe? One card to crossing card. Anything? You got anything else for the Sagittarians? Anything else? Well, I got a Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. I don't have anything bad for you. There's no way I got bad news. What's on the top? This is so cool. 3 swords. I said there's no way I got bad news. The environmental energy around this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's what I said already. Whatever has been blocking you, whatever's been stressing you out, an issue, a problem. Again, I yelled at the billionaire a minute ago, right? A minute ago, right? I don't worry about anything, Steve. I got $1 billion. Well, there's something that's bothering you, something that's held you back, some reason this energy's passed you by, whatever it is. 3 swords, a lot of pain, a lot of whatever. It gets turned. It gets turned without you doing anything. It's something, you are moving past something big time. And you know what? Other people can see it. And that's what's really crazy about these 2 cards here. I can really feel that energy. It's cool. It's nice. I don't get anybody jealous. I don't get any resentment coming at you. It's just all about you. You're the fucking juggernaut. Breaking glass ceilings, going through walls, breaking down barriers. The energy's not passing you by this time. With the 2 cups as the bridging energy there. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I've done my best for you here. This is pretty cool. Good luck.